Hello, my name is Shallow. Welcome back to TNT Evilution. This is map 15, Dead Zone. Got a name like a map 7, but this is 15. This being map 15 also means we should... Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I wonder if you took the layout of certain maps into consideration when you made these skyboxes, because coming out to look at that ship is awesome. This being map 15 does mean we need to be on the lookout for the secret exit. I remember this one. It's just this big base in the middle. I've heard a lot of complaints about this one, but this is actually one of the TNT maps that I kind of like. Or at least have a good recollection of. Maybe a good recollection is not the right way to put it. I'm not gonna remember my way around this map because it's been a while since I played it, but I seem to remember having enjoyed it last time I was in here. We'll see if that holds up. I hope it does. Nope, we're getting chipped away at by some distant chain gunners, as is tradition. Nope, here come the revenants. Alright, that revenant's being nice and patient. Thank you very much. Woo! Dramatic imp. It is kind of cool that we can go around the outside of this base and take out enemies from the windows before we even enter. Big ol' Super Mario Brothers flag there. If you jump up and you hit the top, that's how you get the high score. I don't really want to enter yet. I would much rather take out this stuff safely from the outside as much as I possibly can before I go in there. Ah, here's the exit. We're not going to be allowed in there just yet. I do seem to remember this map having quite a bit of higher tier enemies. I think once we get inside, we start getting hit with barons and stuff. Is there an Archvile ambush? I seem to remember that. Oh, this is kind of interesting. So we can open the door, but we've got a bar in the way blocking us. We're not able to actually squeeze through there. We'll have to raise the bar somehow. Let's do a... Oh! I thought I remembered Archviles. Where was he even? Is he somewhere where he can get to me? There's our BFG! We're finally gonna get it. Oh, he's in a window! I just saw him. It was too late. By the time I noticed where he was. One more? One for the chain gunners as well. Let's ruin their day a little bit. Oh no, he's still alive! Damn it! Alright, let's be a little more careful coming around this corner. Maybe now is not such a bad idea to head inside, actually. Once we come around that corner, we're in sight of that Archvile, a Mancubus, a bunch of chain gunners. I think maybe we're better off heading inside and we'll catch the Archvile. Actually, he should be around the corner here. Maybe I can get him when he's when he's alone and there's a lot more line of sight blocking walls for me to hide behind. Oh, maybe I can't actually get to him. He's behind this wall somewhere, I think. This is a cool little tech base. I feel like Doom, especially back then, these types of maps, you either did a tech base that you could see from the outside or one you could really get inside and detail up. A lot of maps let you do both, but I think aesthetically you sacrifice one or the other. You're either making a really good interior tech base that lets you get outside for a little bit as like a secret. An E1M1 type situation. The outside area is not substantial, but it is there. It's really about being inside the tech base. Or you make the outside yard area look cool, and then the big tech base is really just a bit of set dressing. It's not actually a building. But this map, I think, does a pretty good job of both. It looks good from the outside, and then you get inside and it's pretty good too. Maybe I'm misremembering that people tend to dislike this map. Because it's kind of good. How many monsters? Only 100. This is a shorter map than I remember as well. We're more than halfway through already, and I feel like we've barely touched it. We've just sort of circled around the outside. What did that open? Oh, it's just this. Okay, that's where we came from. Don't worry about that. Get out of here, barrels, because I'm gonna accidentally shoot you and hurt myself, and I don't want that. What did that do? I think that may have lowered the BFG one step, if I'm remembering correctly. Is this one of those maps where, like, do I have to find multiple buttons to lower the BFG? Is that how this works? Maybe. Let's, see what's through here. Okay. This is a barren ambush, right? Whoops, I didn't mean to jump off the balcony there, but... Okay, let's clear out a little bit of this mess while we're here. Oh, chain gunner's in the windows. Cool. There we go. That archvile is still up there as well. Let's, There we go. If he's still up there, he's not happy. Back inside. Bunch of imps. There's a baron. Look at this. This is some pool rooms stuff right here. This is the TNT facilities, like, VIP area where they have their hot tub. When they fly their donors out to brag about all the research they're doing and the returns on investment they expect to see soon. They all hang out in the hot tub and drink sci-fi champagne or whatever. No, 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 no! Ooh! Wish I'd had a better gun out. I was sort of locked into that 4-round burst from the shotgun already. I would have liked to have pulled out the rocket launcher there. I think this is probably a random order that these enemies are coming in. They're probably just activated in a monster closet off the map somewhere, wandering around waiting for me to make this teleporter available. So the exact order they arrive in, I'm sure, is random, which means you could get the archvile first, or you could get it only after you've provided him with a bunch of bodies to resurrect. Dealer's choice. Ooh, thank you. Don't mind if I dwell. No! I don't think... Yeah, that's a monster blocking line. Okay. There's a pretty hard limit on what those lost souls can do to me. They're just gonna be annoying. They're not actually any danger. The cacos are dangerous, though. They can still shoot through there just fine. There we go. Oh no, oh no, they're finding a way around. No monster blocking line there, huh? Okay. Nice. Yeah, that's one way to really kneecap a pain elemental, is to put it somewhere where it can't actually get to you. I wonder if maybe they should have given the pain elemental a projectile attack of some kind. If they had, I bet it would just infight with its own lost souls a bunch. I kind of like the way the pain elemental works in Doom Eternal. It doesn't spawn lost soul enemies. It just uses lost souls as like an aesthetic for its projectile attack. Makes it a whole unique enemy from just being a lost soul spawner. I wonder if that could work in this. It would take it from it being its own type of enemy. It's sort of an upgrade to the Lost Soul in Doom 2, right? But I feel like if you gave it homing projectiles or something, it would be an upgraded Cacodemon instead. Makes it an entirely different thing, but I do think there is room in the Doom 2 roster for an enemy like that. I think I've said this before, Z-Doom has, Z-Doom adds in these stealth monsters as their own thing. I think it was Skulltag that added in a bunch of custom enemy types and custom weapons and stuff. They all kind of do these weird novelty things. I sort of wish there was a, does this blinking light do anything? No, they're all blinking at different intervals. I sort of wish there was a source port that added in enemies that sort of fill in the gaps in Doom's monster roster. It's sort of what Doom 2 did with its monsters, but I feel like there's still some gaps remaining. We need a flying imp type enemy. We need a weaker Mancubus. The bosses both need weaker counterparts. I guess Legacy of Rust tackled a couple of those. What am I doing? Oh, I do seem to have opened up my exit at some point. If I can figure out how to get out of this building. Here we go. Yeah, the exit's open now. I don't know which button I pushed that released that bar from the door, but at some point I must have opened it. I don't, however, actually want to take that exit. What I want to do, what I want to do first of all is get this BFG tier weapon. But I also would like to find the secret exit. It's map 15, so there's got to be a secret exit. This is something. Look at that. There's a gap up there. Unless it's just a monster closet. But this seems highly suspicious. Okay, well... I guess we do a little poking around. Let's see what I can find. Are all the monsters dead? There's like 3 left. Okay. Alright. This is a much shorter map than I remember it being. Okay. Huh. That's not a secret. Alright, that's disappointing. That's a weird little hallway. You could kind of... Well, I've uncovered it now. You can kind of see some line defs showing on the map here, but that's really the only way you would know the staircase is even here. As far as I can tell, there's no tells on the texturing. Yeah, that's seamless. Ooh, almost. It's offset in a really weird way. Yeah, it's just that bottom lip. But it's not a secret anyway, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. Weird. Oh, wait. Ooh, there we go. Oh. Okay. It's nothing! Oh, here we go. There's something. Oh. Why do I want that? Hang on, let's head through this teleporter and see what that does. Nothing! Okay, I kind of thought it might spawn, Cyber Demon or something. There's no reason to really give me this unless you're gonna spawn enemies, but maybe... I mean, it loops back around. Maybe it's to fight this Baron? Very odd. Ooh. Okay. That's a secret. Ah. Okay, another partial invisibility. Great. And I can ride up this for some reason. Get me back in there though, because I feel like there's stuff that I left unexplored in that little hallway there, right? How do I get back up there? I'm finding all these secrets, but I'm not finding the one I want, which is that BFG. In here? Yeah, down here. Get me down here. So there's a dead Revenant. Oh, interesting. This teleporter's closed now. Why is the teleporter closed? Do I have to open it somehow? Why is it closed now? Okay. Well, I'm so confused. Yeah, alright, pushing that button opens the teleporter. Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought. Some of these are like nested secrets. I've got to find the secret wall, I've got to find the button, and then I've got to find a teleporter that opened. That's... I accidentally found that one just now. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a whole lot more of that. I'm missing 3 whole secrets. One of them is that. One of them is the secret exit, which I have found already. I stumbled into it while looking for other secrets. I'll show it to you when we actually take it. I really want that BFG. Like, really bad. I kinda want it. Ooh! No. The lighting on that looks different. Never mind. Got all excited for nothing. There's one. Okay. It's only the one poison sign. That one doesn't do anything either. Mean! Alright. How am I doing? There's 2 kills left, 2 secrets. I'm finding everything except that BFG. Damn, I really want it. Shit! Okay, well. That's not good. That's the last secret, and the BFG is still hanging out up there, all BFG-ly. Doing nothing. Okay, that's not great. Let me just make sure. Uh-oh. Am I gonna be able to remember where the where the secret exit is? I know I found it. I don't think it's in here. No, this is something else. Yeah, this does this. This is not what I want. Uh-oh. I'm missing one secret, and it's the secret exit. Or it might be the secret exit, unless it's the BFG. Oh. There's the last secret. It's a mirror to this one over here. So no. One of the 6 secrets is not the BFG, nor is it the secret exit. That's very annoying. That's very annoying. Damn, I can't remember how to get that BFG. So I know I want a BFG for the secret map. I just can't remember if the secret map also gives me one or not. I can't remember how badly I should be trying to make sure I have one before I go in there. I may end up leaving that behind. If I can't figure this out, I may leave it behind. I don't want to. I may have to. Right, in here. This is where it is. Yeah, so there's the secret exit. The secret exit does not, in fact, count as a secret. Once I've tagged that sector, does then the BFG lower? Is it one of those where I have to backtrack? No, BFG is still very much up there. Damn, this is annoying. I may drop a save. Let me look it up. Because I feel this map is quite short. I've found all the secrets. I feel a little bit cheated out of that BFG. I really want it. I feel like it should be... oh, wait, there's a sector over there. Did you see that? I feel like I should receive the BFG for finding all the secrets, right? It feels weird that the secret exit itself is not a secret. Yeah, look at that. There's a sector back behind the wall there. It's probably just a monster closet, if I were to guess. Well, there's no monsters back there anymore, because it's... the map's... Wait a minute. There's a teleporter. This is not even what I was looking for. There's an armor. What? I found all the secrets. Why is there so much extra stuff left over? Weird. That's probably a monster closet, if I were to guess. Yeah, there seem to be teleport lines in there. That's probably where the monsters come from that spawn here. That's all that is. That's not anything I'm missing out on. You can see it on the map. See that tiny square there? Let me line up with the switch here. This tiny square here is the pillar that the BFG is on. I have got my player facing that switch on the wall. Watch what happens when I push it. Square disappears. What that means is it's lowered down to the same height as the floor around it. But it's temporary. So it looks like what I'm expected to do here is hit that switch and run as quick as possible to the BFG. This is gonna take some trial and error and maybe some clever routing. Where is it? It's out here? It's out here. Okay, so it's not actually that far if I jump off the balcony. Oh, I should be able to see it from here. Yeah, you can see it lower. Okay. That's where it is. I thought it would have something to do with all these teleporters out here. Here we go. All these teleporters out here, hanging out by these doors. This one has an armor by it, which really made me think I should be able to get there. These are deathmatch starts. This map is also used for deathmatch, so those are deathmatch spawns. I guess whoever spawns here is just lucky enough to start with an armor that everybody else doesn't get. So we're not going to be getting those. They're not secrets or anything. They're for deathmatch. Which I guess... Oh, I missed it! Which I guess means 100% items is not possible in this. Because that armor is out there in one of the deathmatch starts. Weird. There we go! The Incursion Annihilator! Oh yes. It's got that Oh, it's got that N64 BFG thing in it. Or is that from the plasma gun? I think it's the plasma gun that has that electric tube thing, right? I think so. It's badass, whatever it is. And now we have it. So we can finally start using some of these BFG charges we've been saving up. But first, let's get to this exit. Let's turn this back off. Turn off our cheats. Let me see if I can remember how to... This secret exit is so weird. It's like out of the way. It's a secret within a secret, as indicated by this little blood clipping into the wall. There we go. Okay, we're ready to leave. Dead zone! Look at that. We got a cool little intermission screen here instead of a map because we're going into the secret. It's not like Doom 1 where the secret Fortress of Mystery builds itself onto the map, which would have been cool. Instead, we just get a totally out of nowhere Pharaoh loading screen, which is pretty cool, I have to admit. What now? Looks totally different. Kinda like King Tut's condo. Well, whatever's here can't be any worse than usual, can it? Or maybe it's best to let sleeping gods lie. Roger that. Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, this is cool. You put a cool new skybox on this map, too. Normally, this map just has the same nighttime skybox as the maps we came from. I sort of like the Egypt map at night thing. But, putting an actual pyramid in the skybox is sort of cool. I'm pretty sure this is where Egypt maps as a theme started with TNT Evilution. It's really weird to have this in here as a secret. It just has nothing to do with anything. It has a bunch of custom Egypt textures that look super out of place. They didn't even bother to make them look like Doom textures. They just took Egypt photographs and slapped them onto the walls. I remember you, Chain Gunner. You're annoying. Hiding in the corner there. So the tomb is closed. But if we go here and hit the secret switch, we're doing our little Lara Croft impression here. Solving the mysteries of the pyramids, now we're allowed in. Oh! There's a bunch of Arachnotrons, maybe you've peeked those. There they are. They are harmless at the moment. It's a bit like that map that had the window, right? Where you could see the idle shotgunners. These guys don't do nothing. They are impenetrable and harmless. This is where we want to go eventually. Will I soft lock if I jump here? No, I don't think so. No, this raises. Good. Okay. This map famously has some issues. You can kind of see something going on there. That's because of the way this is done, locking these in places. You just have... There are walls around these spiders going all the way up to the ceiling, so they can't hear you shooting. They are airtight in there, and you can't shoot at them, but the walls don't have textures on them, which is how you can see them. Doom's engine has trouble with if the player is viewing something like that from an odd elevation. So if you get your line of sight low enough, suddenly those walls have a lot of trouble rendering. That's not the only issue in this map. See these big chairs? Check this out. And if I just spam use here... Yeah, there we go. We can just exit the map. That's not how you're supposed to do this, but you can, because just the way Doom's engine works. There's a button inside that chair that you're supposed to raise up by doing a bunch of stuff, like getting keys and completing the map. But Doom doesn't check the player's height, or if the key is, or if the button is visible at all. only if you're within range of it, so even when the button is in the chair, you can still push it. We're not going to do that, though. We're going to complete the map normally. Going down into the depths of this tomb. There's a bunch of stuff spawning upstairs for us to ambush us on our way back. I'm not sure if these textures work for... Well, this especially doesn't. These are a higher tech brick than I would expect to see in ancient Egypt, you know? These are clearly like concrete. And they're growing moss? Yeah, I don't know. Down into the flooded bowels of the pyramid. There's the button we want. That button should have opened up another path. But now we'll head back upstairs, and there should be enemies for us on the way back. Yep. Gonna do the chain gunner ambush on me again. Nice try. We already did that in map 1. Fool me in map 1, shame on you. Oh, I seem to remember these spiders all waking up at once. I guess it happens in stages as you work your way through the map. There. Cool, this is open now. Here's our, that's kind of a weird detail, just the ceiling collapsing a bit. Ancient Egyptian teleporter. Any Stargate fans in the chat? Oh, I hate this part. I remember this bit. It's just a dark, low-ceiling maze full of specters. It's like if you were playing Wolfenstein, but turned the enemy sprites off. This part of the map is very broken in the release version of Final Doom. When this first came out, this map was not completable in single player because of this section of map. This yellow key does not spawn in single player. It's been marked as multiplayer only. So if you do co-op, you can complete this map. If you do single player, you cannot. You have to install a patch that Team TNT released afterwards in order to get this key to spawn. That patch is still available on their site. It is also included in the quality of life patch that I'm playing with right now. It's weird that the patch that they came out with puts the key here. It's really a oops, we didn't finish the map, sorry. Plop the key down. The key is supposed to be in here. It's in the sarcophagus. That's where it spawns in multiplayer. That's where it's meant to be. I guess it's kind of a dick move that they make you find this secret in the wall that's unmarked. And then also, that has a crusher, which is another dick move. I don't think it's even possible to get it without getting crushed at least once. Anyway, the patch just pops it onto the floor. It's an apology. Easy key, I guess. Whoop! We got specters on the way back. And we should have... Oh good, we've got some of these left over. We should have some Arachnotrons woken up again as well when we get back to the main chamber. I could just leave, but I want to make sure I kill all these guys. I think they're all dead. All right. Here we go. Got him. Now that we have the yellow key, we can... Oh no, we need the blue key for that. Ah, shoot. Oh yeah, we can open these up. These are little supply crates. I always thought this was kind of cool. It's like a covered supply crate, and there's pallets of ammo and health and stuff for you. Pretty cool. I like that a lot. Sure, let's just grab everything. Yeah, they give me all the guns except the BFG in this map, so it's a good thing I got it. Now that we have the yellow key, we can go down here and do this correctly. Don't remember what that did. Did that open up something up here? It opened up more arachnotrons, yeah. Just hit him with every single weapon because I couldn't get to the rocket launcher, which is what I really wanted. Did it open up something out here? Yeah, now this is open. Oh, I forgot about this bit. Man, this map is so cool. As far as secret maps go, I find this one really fun. I like it when games give you little vacations from the regular gameplay. TNT has been a pretty straightforward Doom experience in terms of its gameplay so far, and then this map comes out of nowhere and it's a sort of, I don't want to say puzzle, that's giving it maybe a little too much credit, but it gives the impression of being more of a sort of swashbuckling adventure experience. It's not going full Indiana Jones, but it's giving the impression that that's what you're doing as a player. Alright, let's grab this. Thank you. Yeah, this is the bit I was thinking of. I'm pretty sure there are chain gunners behind those windows. Yeah, okay. So it is TNT I'm thinking of with the bullshit chain gunner spawns that I mentioned, I think, last video. They're just sort of chilling in their little apartments here. At some point, we're also gonna get, I can't remember if it's Revenants or Archviles in these cages. There's a button I gotta press here somewhere. Here we go. Teleporter's open, but there's also some buttons here. Okay, it's Archviles. Huh. I almost want to... Let me reload a save, because I missed what happened there. And it's kind of cool. Watch this. It happened too fast! Ah! Alright. I really want to get a good look at it. It's cool, the Archviles spawn in... Oh, there they are! They spawn in and they sort of teleport from one cage to another toward you. It's a really cool effect if you get a good look at it, but it's really easy to miss. I think it's something Civvy mentioned in his his little YouTube Shorts adventure on TNT. It's something that I never noticed before he pointed out that's what's supposed to be happening here. They sort of, you know, one of them spawns here and then goes to the next one and the next one and the next one until they pop out. And the other one does the same thing along the other line of cages. It's a really cool idea that doesn't work at all. I shouldn't say not at all, it sort of works. It's not as effective as maybe it should be. Yeah, I'll take a blue armor. Great. It's not even a secret, it's just there. It's just there for the taking. And we're back. Have we opened anything new? We didn't get a blue key. I probably was supposed to get a blue key. Or at least a red key. Something. I know I'm missing something in there. I did not finish this fight. There's something with those things, right? I gotta like raise this corner up somehow. How do I do that? Oh, here we go. It's this. This is a button. Yeah. There's no button texture on it, but it's a button. Those raise up when you push those, I guess. Ah, TNT. You weird combination of cool ideas and also being half-assed. This is a secret, sure. Why not? Why not just call everything a secret? These open up. There must be monsters in them. I don't think the player can open those. Yeah, there's some barons. Okay. Or knights? They're knights. That's not so bad. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. They're hanging out in their blood coffins. That's cooler than the E1 M8 barons just chilling in closets. Okay, now this is open. Half the door is cracked open. Sure. This is sketchy. This is suspicious. It works. Okay. I was really expecting Crusher to happen there. Stucco inside this pyramid. Yeah. Why not? This is where we get Cyber Demon, right? No, Pain Elementals. Even worse. Although, most problems can be solved with the proper application of energy weapons. Is that a timed switch? That sucks. Okay. I gotta do another lap. That's annoying. If I had been a little slower, I would have noticed it was a timed switch before I jumped down. If I had been faster, I would have made it in time. I picked just the right combination to miss my window. Great. Up and around and push the button, and then we run over here. Push that. This is nothing. Okay. That's where the blue armor lives. It's got a little apartment up there. Ooh. We got Archviles. Are they awake? Yeah, they are. Woo! One behind? Yeah, one's behind. Oh no. Oh no! Oh shit. I should have been using the laser from the start. There we go. Ooh, that was rough. Alright. But we have the blue key now, which means we can go back outside. I really like this skybox. It gives this map a really different feeling, which I'm generally not a big fan of when you change up the atmosphere that much. But it works. For a secret map, for an Egypt map, it works. Oh, this is weird. This is a very different feeling with this skybox. This feels almost like a Western map. This is like a fistful of doom. With these sort of brown textures, the wood, the tan skybox. This one might work better with the nighttime skybox. Oh, I'm out of rockets still. Shit. Shit! Fuck it, we're just gonna use this. Time to find out what the TNT BFG does. Right. Right, okay. That's not great. That'll be better for crowds. If I'm remembering right, it's kind of like a plasma shotgun. You know what we could do is read what it does. Usually a mounted weapon, this beast of a gun was designed to rapidly blast apart the demons as they attempt to invade through gateways en masse. A sister project of the BFG 9000, it simply unleashes the deadly plasma rays without bothering with a projectile. So it's the BFG's tracers only. That's kind of cool. That's a neat idea. Let's hit these mancubuses from the back. Here we go. Yeah! Alright, when you know what it does, it works out much better. Whoops. We got these resource crates again. Yeah, there we go. Yeah! Alright. All the stuff. Give me some more rockets. Come on. There we go. Cool. Anybody home? You know, these classic Egyptian wooden houses. Cyber Demon? No. Bunch of mancubuses, followed by walls lowering, and then arachnotrons? Is this... Say it with me now, is this dead simple? It might be. Red key, nice. How'd you see that? That just closed. Why did that just close? Huh. Cyber Demon? Oh shit, this is gonna be big. Or not. Oh, okay. Yeah! There it is. That's what I thought. Where is he? I know I heard him. It's not just Cacos. I know I heard a Cyber Demon wake up. Did I not? Am I hearing things? I think I'm hearing things. Bit of wishful thinking, maybe. I really want to shoot this Cyber Demon with the BFG thing. I remember this ambush being way worse. Just a handful of Cacos, that's nothing. Cool, now the teleporter's open again. Really? There's no Cyber Demon in this fight? I seem to remember a Cyber Demon in this fight. Okay. Guess not. Not today. We'll get one later. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Here he is. Yeah! This part is weird as hell. Look at this. So he's supposed to be flying up there, and they're doing a similar trick to the invulnerable arachnotrons from earlier where he's standing on top of a wall that has no texture. But for some weird reason, they've also got these like half-door mid-textures at the bottom. I don't know why that is. That's very strange to me. That seems almost like unfinished. I don't know. I have no idea why that happens. I don't know if anyone ever got any insight on why the mapper made this map the way they did. Team TNT released a bug fix update for this map set that fixes bugs in this map specifically, and never addressed this, so who knows? Who knows? It's very weird. Okay. Oh, now it lowers, right? No, I guess not. Oh, this stuff lowers. I guess it's just so you can't run past the Cyber Demon. If you do, he'll come down to come get you? I don't know. But the broken door textures are still there. There we go. There's that button from earlier. Remember that? So this is how you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to open it up and push it like this. But you can just as easily parkour your way onto there and push it through the seat. Oh well. This I think is another chain gun ambush if I'm remembering right. Here's a time machine or something maybe. Professor X's Egypt expedition. The Xavier Institute was collaborating with the UAC a little bit on this one. Is it shotgunners, not chain gunners? I can't decide if that's worse. It's a lot of them, whatever it is. Good thing you gave me that Megasphere. I don't think the player is in any real danger of dying during that ambush. It's just kind of, I don't know, cathartic, fun to let the player mow down a bunch of zombies at the end. We're missing a secret. Probably in that big open area from earlier. I see some little alcoves I didn't manage to get into. That's probably where they are. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. It's an invisible wall. Yeah, you can see the secret from this area. But you have to access it from this weird little hallway back here. It's weird because it shows up on the map. These invisible walls don't block your map vision at all, so if you've been down this area, this hallway will appear on your map already. Even if you didn't see it at the time and explore it, it's there. Alright, cool. Let's leave. There we go, and here we go. Here's our exit. We get a cool little dock. All right. So there's our regular exit, but I think that's our secret exit, if I'm remembering right. Our super secret. Remember, Doom 2 does that with nested secrets. We're just gonna go for a swim here. Big ol' Wolfenstein secret here. Does this spell anything out? It's a cross. Alright, cool. Or I guess it's an arrow, right? The armor bonuses are an arrow pointing at the super secret. That must be it. It's cool the way they've decided to connect these secrets. Just hopping off the dock into the water. Boom. I love these intermission screens, man. They're so good. We're in the Caribbean. Hey, who's ready for summer?